Welcome, everyone. Good to have you with us. My name is Kim Crowther. I'm the corporate presenter. Tonight, we have a fun workshop outlined. Pleasure to have you here. Let's jump in. We've got a lot to cover this evening. There we go. If I may, our agenda tonight. Let's talk a little bit about the benefits of working our business, Lyconet Marketers. Also, why shopping matters. Very good one. Shopping Point Pack, the benefits they provide. Last week, we indicated we would talk tonight a little bit about a 30-day fast track action plan. We'll share that with you, bring you up to date on news, support, and how to stay connected with us today. So let's jump in. What is a Lyconet marketer? Now, if you're brand new to our program, you probably have only seen a short presentation, either live with myself or recording, and tells you a little bit about myWorld and the program overall and how it works to become a Lyconet marketer. Tonight, we'd like to go in a little more depth, if we could, with you on what that actually entails. And this is an actual definition right from the Lyconet manual. If I may read it to you, Lyconet marketers. These acquire new customers and loyalty merchants for the benefit program and distribute or mediate the products and services from this program. They are supported by Lyconet with well-founded know-how and receive earnings for their marketing and mediation activities based on the purchases and or orders made, sales from the benefit program. Now, I know sometimes because our company was started in Europe and we're now in 56 countries, that sometimes the translation between different languages into English, there can be little nuances and little maybe changes in the meaning that some of us here in the US grew up with. So I did a little bit of look on the word mediate, because to me, mediate usually means two people are having a dispute and somebody comes in to try to help settle it. And I found out that it means a lot more than that. It's also to act as an intermediary, communicate information between people, and occupying a middle position. It does not have to be in a dispute. It can be in people in any format, being a mediary. An intermediate. Now, I thought about that a lot, and I thought, really, that's what's so fun about being a Lyconet marketer. A couple of things I want to point out tonight is when people receive and are able to join the myWorld app, and they are able to use it and enjoy it and get cash back and shopping points and really have fun with it, they're going to tell, as you know, they tell their friends and loved ones, family, as we do, and they just tell them to share. It's so easy. They want them to join and enjoy these benefits. Well, the beauty of being a Lyconet marketer is we can do the same thing, just share. But when we do, we actually make money. We get paid. And the fun thing about that is that it generates for us the beginnings of one of my favorite things ever, and that is residual income. So tonight we want to also point out some of the things that we get as being a Lyconet marketer that are so simple and so easy, and continue on for us from then by just telling people about the program, just sharing with them this amazing program of myWorld. So how do we become a Lyconet marketer? If you're new to the program, you've seen the receiving end. Let's show you how to do that yourself with your friends and loved ones and other people. As you became a Lyconet marketer, you will have access with your own username and password into lyconet.com. And this will be your personal, if you will, operating place with your Lyconet business. Now, to have other people become marketers and be part of your community network, when you log in, right there on the very top of your screen, you're going to see, hopefully, your own photo over here. And then you're also going to see the picture of a little person with a plus sign. Simply click on that, and it gives you a couple of options. If you would like to help someone else to become a Lyconet marketer, then simply click on Tell a Friend About Lyconet. When we do, it brings us to this page on the road to success with Lyconet. And then I'll blow this up so you can see it a little better. Here's how easy it is. Here is your personal registration link. Send it to people who have the potential to become Lyconet marketers. They can use this link to register based on your recommendation. Now, if you click that little button right there, it'll copy the link, and you can just email it, text it, share it with anyone else you wish. And all they've got to do is now put that into a browser and click, and it'll take them right through the process to get themselves registered. So it's pretty simple, pretty easy to do. There are other ways, but this is one of the easiest you can do today. Hope that's helpful to you to get started. Now, Lyconet marketer benefits. Let's take a look. One of the big ones that I've found is it can certainly help you to attain your goals and desires. Often we find our goals and dreams require more money and time. What we're doing right now may not have the ability to get us where we want to go. For many people, it's just we can work hard. Maybe both spouses are working if it's a family situation. And yet it seems like we never can get ahead or get where we want to be in so many cases, or certainly attain our big dreams and goals. Well, of course, through my 40-something years of business, I've really grown to love residual income. That it is probably the best way to accomplish dreams and goals and a happy lifestyle. Residual income definition is the money that continues to flow after an initial investment of time and resources has been completed. So what does that mean here? Well, if we just tell people about the shopping app and we tell merchants about the program where they can now have an opportunity to get more customers, more loyal customers, make more money, and at the same time generate new revenue that they can use for the rest of their life by just experiencing that, sharing that with, telling them about it and hooking them up with myWorld, my gosh, there comes the residual income the video we watched is talking about. Now let's just compare that to what most people are doing in the world today, our common and typical jobs. Most people have a job. They're paid by the hour or by the pay period. And then, of course, you do the work, and at the end of the pay period, we get paid. Now, we earn an exact amount based upon hourly pay or salary, however we have negotiated or however they offer. And that time, before we actually get our check, they typically take taxes out, and then we get the paycheck. At this point, because we're working for someone else, most people have few to no write-offs because they are serving in an employee capacity, not a business owner. As an employee, we typically have no control of our future other than doing the best we can and being a great employee and making people can't live without us. But, they have the right to change our pay up or down. They have the right to control how much hours we work. And there's a number of reasons where they could maybe let us go or go out of business or something happen or be sold and your position is no longer needed. And we could end up without having our job at all. Now, of course, the problem with that is that we don't have any income. But for most people, this is what we do every week, week in, week out, and this is how we get paid, and it's how we live our life. And most people are pretty excited. Even if you love your job, you're looking forward to retiring and not having to slave away all the time. Well, the other thing that's kind of sad, of course, is even if you keep your job, if you get sick or you hurt, you lose your income. When we retire, oftentimes you lose your income or have less revenue at that point. And for some people, working for others is a lot of stress, worry, and fear about our future and don't like our job. Now, thank goodness, I'm sure many of you love your job. You love what you're doing. You enjoy your work. And that's a very, very good thing. So I guess the question is what you're doing that you enjoy, can it take you to your goals and dreams? Can it take you to them and put you where you want to be to retire and not have to worry anymore? Does it have the ability to do that for you? Are you on track for that? Does it help you to allow for emergencies, things that come up that you hadn't planned on? Is it able to take you there? If it is, great. Let us show you how to be more fun and have more money and enjoy life even more and help more people. But if it isn't, maybe we could show you a little way to accomplish your goals and dreams still, even while you're working where you are and keeping the hopefully the bills covered, how we can start to really achieve our goals. Now, of course, the secret to that would be with Lyconet Marketing. Now, one benefit is the Lyconet Marketer, we're self-employed. That means we can work when we want, how we want, and where we want. It means we can keep working for another company if we want and just do this on the side or part-time or any way that we wish. But we have the opportunity to start building something that can generate income for the rest of our life that's not going to quit typically when we quit or when we retire or when we stop. So it's kind of fun to put the same time in and yet get a different ongoing result. Now, as we mentioned, when we work, whatever the capacity or job we do, we get paid at a certain time period. Well, similar here with being self-employed. With Lyconet, we're going to have pay periods where we get paid typically once a month, and we're going to be able to get that money for whatever we have earned during that time. However, one of the big differences here is that being self-employed, we will have the opportunity to not have taxes withheld. They won't be. We're going to be responsible for our own taxes, which is very simple and very easy. If that makes you nervous, first time I became self-employed, scared me, and that's all I've known since, and absolutely love it. Feel like we're so much better off. One of the benefits of being self-employed, though, is that we have typically a lot of write-offs. Let me just give you some ideas here and some of the additional things that'll help you through your career. This is from NerdWallet, and this is their information, so I can give you a little disclaimer. It's where it's come from. But one of the things that I find really fun being self-employed is the home office deduction and the many things that go with it. If you don't know what that means, typically our CPA, I'm not giving you advice, I'm just educating and telling you our situation. It's your responsibility to get proper help and professional education and advice. I'm not doing that. I'm just giving you education today. But my CPA, what they do is they look at the size of the home we live in. And since our office is in our home, we look at how large the office is. And that gives us an idea of how much square footage is set aside for business. And then typically we're going to write off rent or home payment or whatever our situation is. The amount we write off is according to the amount of the building that is a business office location. And that's how we determine the deduction. So what can you deduct? A portion of your mortgage or rent, your portion of your property taxes, the cost of utilities, repairs and maintenance and expenses. And generally, this deduction is only available for the self-employed. Employees typically cannot take the home office deduction today. Another one that I really love is the mileage deduction, meaning when you drive to meet vendors, make pickups, and woo clients, it can be hard on your car. But a few self-employment tax deductions might help you recoup some of the wear and tear. Now, understand, this is just general information coming from NerdWallet. And yet, how does that ideally fit what we're doing here at Lyconet Marketing? I know this week I've gone out and met with people. I work here in my office. These are all business things that have tax deductions available to them that make it very exciting what we can do. You can check with your CPAs, but you're going to find out things like 56 cents, depending. I mean, I'm just giving you ideas of what you can write off per mile in your cars. There's some pretty cool things that we have, and hopefully by the time we're done, you'll realize more money in your pocket, in your wallet, than we have doing the same income from being employed with someone else. Nice little benefits. Office supplies, phone and internet costs, business travel, meals, startup costs, advertising memberships. Check with our CPAs or do your research and find out. But these are all typical things that we can write off or portions write off when we own our own business. So that's kind of a nice perk, kind of a nice benefit. And check with them about being employed with someone else, but still owning your own business and having the right to write things off, even if you do both. Check with your people. Now, one of the benefits of working as a Lyconet marketer is it puts us in control. Um, Nobody can pay our, they're not going to change our pay rate. We already know what that is. And as a Lyconet marketer, you can download your payment plan anytime you want, your program, and see what it is. But as we continue to grow our business, we grow into career levels, which we'll discuss some more in just a minute. And that means for the same amount of work and income, we're going to make more money, if you will, or more income. Hours controlled, it's our choice. Obviously, we can increase the value per hour we make. With residual income, we have the money coming in from the work we did previously, plus the money coming in from the work we're doing now. That can help us increase our per hour, per day, per week, per month, year return. It's hard to lose your job here. You got to be pretty nasty and do some bad things to lose your job here. I've never heard of anybody losing their job due to not doing anything, to inactivity. So if you're concerned, is this a high pressure job? Not as far as people pressuring you or the company pressuring you. That's why it should be just fun for you. Hopefully you enjoy the myWorld and what it provides and enjoy telling people about it. And don't feel any pressure other than your self goals and your self desires, which should be fun. Don't have to worry so much about a company closing. I mean, there's no guarantees ever. But the nice thing is, this company's been through 20 years, and you've seen the videos, went through some hard times and been able to weather those storms, and it's just continued to grow and become a multi-billion-dollar successful company today. Now, if we get sick or hurt, we still have the opportunity for residual income. When we retire, instead of retiring with no income or limited income, it doesn't have to affect our income and possibly it can continue to grow. Opportunities we typically don't have working for someone else. Residual income is really the key, and it's one of the things that we get as a Lyconet marketer. Now, what can that help us provide? Lifestyle, freedom, choices, dreams, the things that we're working for. And here's the thing to remember. As you get older, you look back and you know how hard you worked for someone else. You know how dedicated you were and everything that happened. And yet they're pretty much typically done paying you unless you've saved money yourself on the side or done some kind of a program. But then again, when you retire, it's all up to you with what you have. Here, we have that opportunity for ongoing residual income and growth. If I could just kind of use a story to show you my point and why I say these things. Some of you know Steve Sunich. For those who don't, he's an awesome individual. Just one of the people introduced me to this program, which I'm grateful to today. But he's also an example of a Lyconet marketer and what it does for people in times of need, not just in great times, fun times, and good times. He gave me permission to share this with you. I hope you find this as fascinating as I did. He says, I was introduced to myWorld in the end of 2018. I followed this basic program. I'm going to share with you a little later the basic program he's referring to. I grew to career level 5 before I found out I had cancer, and then COVID hit. Now, the cancer that Steve had, when they discovered it, it was at a point where he was given a short time to live, if I could be so, I share that with you. So obviously, he was no longer concerned about business. He was concerned about survival. I stopped everything and focused 100% of my attention on my health, thanks to myWorld. Many of my team kept shopping and saving money, and my team kept slowly growing. So even though he has stopped work, COVID has entered in, which shut down how many businesses and changed our entire economy worldwide, the way we did business. He shut down. What happened? This was in 18. In June of 23, I was contacted by myWorld leadership and was told they were going to relaunch myWorld in the US in July. And they were going to name Matt Firk as the myWorld US CEO, which thank goodness we have. The next two slides show what I earned in June of 2023 and the value of my shares. So understand, he was contacted in July with the option to get back in and go. Hopefully his health would allow him to do so, and COVID was no longer affecting us like it was. This was June when he was contacted. This is his July income from myWorld after being pretty much dormant for a long period of time. His income was $8,140. Now, I know many of you would like to have a lot more. I know many of you would just be in heaven if you had an extra 8 grand a month coming in right now, in addition to the other work you're doing, whatever the case may be. Think about that, not doing anything in the business for so long and having that kind of income coming in. Pretty exciting, pretty darn exciting. But that's not all. We're going to talk a little bit tonight about an opportunity to become shareholders in myWorld and how simple and easy it is to do that as a Lyconet marketer. Now, to introduce that to you, we'll show you tonight how you can qualify yourself to get these shares. But last summer, myWorld International converted to shares, and all the people, Lyconet marketers, that had worked in the program and did the things we'll show you previously, those myWorld points converted to myWorld shares. Now, here's Steve, after how many years of not really working the business, but accumulating these points. And all of a sudden, when the company goes to shares, his was able to convert his points to 91 shares. They were valued at $590 within a few weeks of his receiving those shares. That ended up being about 53,000 euros. At the time, that would put the conversion to US money at $58,522, or something that he didn't pay for, something that was a bonus for his efforts building his residual income. Now, I don't know about you, but who wouldn't love to all of a sudden have an extra $55,000, $58,000 come into your home that you could sell some shares, keep shares, enjoy ongoing residual income from those shares, if you will, through dividends, benefits, etc. Amazing program. I mean, how many people do you know that quit their jobs or stopped working and years later are still making checks and getting bonuses, if you will, and ongoing benefits from such? So I hope this is helpful to you. I hope it gets you some excitement into, maybe it's worth looking into this little thing. You know, it's pretty simple, pretty easy. You just tell people about myWorld and how to help other people to join this and enjoy the benefits. Not bad, not bad at all. All right, so having covered that real quickly, hope that was a little bit of an eye-opener for them. Let's talk about why shopping matters. Well, the easiest one is because people like to get cash back, of course. But we have 3 ways of shopping, as you know. We typically use what we call scanning receipts. We use that typically when we work with local to medium-sized local businesses today. Shop online is where we work with online purchasing. And then, of course, primarily with our majority of all the major chain stores today, the Walmarts, the Home Depots, the Amazon, Whole Foods, et cetera. We're going to take advantage of e-gift cards, which, as you know, is getting better and better, easier and easier and more fun as each day goes by. And when we purchase, no matter what we do when we shop, we're going to have the opportunity to make up to 25% cash back on every purchase and up to 25% in shopping points additionally. A wonderful, wonderful benefit. Now, those of you that have become, like I have, very interested and been learning more about different kinds of customer loyalty programs, companies that use shopping points, don't find a lot of cash back. We were talking with a person in a business just earlier today. They commented when we were introducing them to this program, they were excited. They said, "Oh, I already have a program I use that has shopping points, but they end up only being something I convert when I get enough into e-gift cards. And this is much better. I really like this." And I think that's what you're going to find. You're not going to find anybody that doesn't get more excited when they understand the additional benefits they have and what is offered through the myWorld program, be that shoppers, merchants, even Lyconet marketers as well. So what do we do with these shopping points? Well, we all understand cash back. Everybody clear? Whenever we make a purchase, we get cash back. That cash goes into our account. We can use that money to purchase whatever we want with any myWorld merchant, any of the three ways we just showed you, anytime we want. Or if we choose to, we can click a button and we can just move that cash that we receive back into our account to our bank, where we have access to it as just good old-fashioned cash. So cash is such a fun thing. But what about the shopping points? And you'll find shopping points can be pretty high, especially with these online or with these large chain stores. Well, we have two ways to redeem shopping points to cash. An equivalent of one shopping point becomes $1 in cash. Now, the simple way that we can use just by being a shopper in the myWorld program is something called cashback deals. So let's take an example. Let's say that you already have now 100 shopping points that you've earned through doing your shopping. And you'd like to start to see some benefits from those shopping points in addition to the cash back you've already received. So in this case, we have 100 points. We can learn easily to just click on cashback deals, which is now right when you first open up your app right there on the front screen. So we click on cashback deals, and it's going to show us the merchants right now who, when you purchase from them, are going to take your shopping points that they're offering and convert them to cash for you immediately. So let's take an example here. Let's say that we've been thinking, how about a fun one? We've been thinking about taking a cruise, and we looked at the celebrity lines. So we decided to go ahead and purchase a $1,000 e-gift card for celebrity cruises. Well, the beauty of that is they are now offering at that time 9% off of your purchase. That would be 90 shopping points. We're now going to receive $90 cash back to your account. So your cruise went from costing you $1,000, quote, to $910, freeing up $90 to enjoy on your cruise or whatever it is you wish to do with it that you wouldn't have otherwise, converting one shopping point to $1 in cash. Now, that's what we can do, all of us, as a shopper in myWorld. But if we choose to also become a Lyconet marketer, which you just saw how easy that is to do, no cost to join, no cost to utilize. We'll show you ways that you can do this without spending any money, just shopping. We'll show you ways you can do it to speed it up. But in addition, as a Lyconet marketer, we can also let shoppers that we help to sign up and join this program redeem our shopping points for us. How does that work? Well, as you know, as we sign up shoppers and into this program, and they come in through what I showed you at Become a Marketer, when they do, we are going to get up to 1% of marketing bonus on those purchases they personally make. Now, what's fun about this is an example of how this can grow. And let's say we get a marketing bonus of 1% as our shoppers purchase. We're going to get that override each month. And that's kind of fun. Now, I realize 1% isn't a lot of money, but that's just one shopper. And you can see how that starts to grow and starts to add up. And I can show you examples of people with 50,000 plus shoppers all around the world, and they just lived in small areas. I mean, it's amazing what happens. So that's pretty fun. But what you may not know, and if you're new, you wouldn't know, is as your shoppers in your community now go out and shop, their purchases can redeem your shopping points for you automatically. For every dollar cash back your shoppers receive, they redeem one of your shopping points, converting it to cash for you. So let me just give an example here, if I could. You have 100 points in your account. They're there, so as your shoppers make you marketing bonus, at the same time as they receive cash back, they're going to be able to convert your 100 points into cash for you automatically without even needing to use the cashback deal or in a different way. In fact, think about this, it's residual income. The harder we work, the more people we get enrolled, the more people shopping, the more going to be able to redeem our shopping points, providing us into cash, providing us another form of what? Residual income. Isn't that amazing? See, once you've got those shoppers in place, as Matt always says, how are you going to stop them? Call them up and say, quit shopping, please? With you, without us, without anybody, merchants, et cetera, that we know, shoppers are going to continue to shop. They're going to continue to eat, need clothing, transportation, all the things that they do. So we just make it better for them. They love us. Well, as they do that, our Lyconet marketers getting their cash back, our shoppers getting their cash back, they're going to actually make us residual income. Is that the coolest thing ever? So if you have shopping points, they'll be redeemed for you at the same time. And my conclusion is, if you're planning on building a business, if you're truly planning on building a future or some part-time additional income, you're going to want as many shopping points as you can get your hands on. Because if you don't have shopping points, they're still going to continue to purchase and buy. They're still going to get their cash back. There's just nothing to convert to residual income to you and I if we don't have shopping points. So may I give a suggestion here? In lieu of just, trying to figure out and buy everything in the world, what if we could get a little higher return on our dollar? What if we could benefit from our shopping network in multiple ways, not just marketing bonus income? We can take advantage of something called shopping point packs. They're going to give us up to 75% discount and much more, as you will see ongoing. So what are shopping point packs? What is their purpose? How are they acquired? And what are the benefits? Here we go. A shopping point pack is simply an option we have if we would like to purchase shopping points in a bundle or a package. Now, the minimum package available is typically $150 US, $149. So we would simply purchase that through your myWorld website, your Lyconet website. Purchase those just like we would go in and purchase from myWorld, etc. But when we do, we're going to receive back from our $149 purchase 300 shopping points. So now that we have those extra shopping points in our account, as our shoppers continue to purchase and get cash back, they will automatically convert or redeem our shopping points for us. And if we have them, like in this case, we have 300, they'll convert that to $300. So think of it like this. Our expenditure to get extra shopping points is $149. We get 300 shopping points, and over time, our shoppers convert that to $300 for us. Now, what a fun way to be able to make extra residual income by speeding that process up, if you will, or by getting a bigger bang for our buck by getting double return. Not bad. Now, we can purchase 1 pack, 2 packs, 3 packs a month, etc. There's different ways we can do this, but the 3 shopping point pack would just be 149 times 3, 447. We can go ahead and get that if we'd like each month or when we wish. But when we do, by getting 3, we have a factor of 4. So for 447, we now receive 1,800 shopping points. That's much better than 2 to 1. So now we have those in our myWorld program, in our account. And as our shoppers continue to buy and they get their cash back, they're going to convert our shopping points for us. So one more time, how did that work? Well, we expended $447. We got 1,800 shopping points, and our shoppers converted those to us for $1,800 in cash. How's that for a nice return on purchasing some shopping points? What a great option. What a great opportunity. You don't ever have to buy shopping point packs. They're just a huge benefit for us that we can take advantage of. And the larger you grow your community, the more you're going to thank them for providing ways for us to get additional shopping points at up to 75. In fact, you'll see how even higher discounts today. So now, wait a minute. Obviously, shopping points are awesome all by themselves. We love them. But one of the things you're going to find now is that they come with additional benefits, additional things we just receive in addition to shopping points. So let's take an example. We talked a little bit about this how to get shares of the company and something called MSP Asia. What does that mean? How does that work? What are you talking about? Well, I'll explain to you how you get the points first. I'll explain to you how that works. Let's take an example. You want to become a shareholder of myWorld Asia. Here's how we do it. One of the ways that we know is to purchase a shopping point pack. Now, notice when we purchased a shopping point pack for $149, or we did one for $447, in addition to getting the shopping points, we also get 200 MSP Asia with one. We get 1,200 MSP points with a 3-pack. Now, just to explain quickly, I showed you Steve Sunich and him receiving these shares. His shares were for part of the myWorld program called myWorld International. Now, myWorld, are now in 56 countries all over. What they did is a few years ago, they cut out just a part of myWorld, and it was Europe, and they named it myWorld International. And they now, when people were purchased these shopping point packs, they would give them MSP International points. And then recently, they then made it so we could convert those MSP International points to shares. And that's how Steve Sunich and so many people became shareholders in myWorld International. Now, because that has gone into shares and they now own their shares, the company has now set aside another part of the world that myWorld is involved with, and they have named that part MSP Asia. So you can kind of imagine what part of the world is now MSP Asia. What's fun about that is when the MSP International actually converted to shares, each share came out valued at 500. They're well over that now, into the sixes. Now, we don't know what myWorld Asia will come out at. It could be less, it could be more. But we do have some experience with this. And the nice thing is the population base of myWorld Asia is about 4 billion people more than the population base that makes up what is MSP International today. So I don't want to get you unreasonably excited, but I want you to be aware of this opportunity and what it can mean. We saw how it's benefiting all those that came before us, who were in the business before us, that had the opportunity to take advantage of this. And this is just a free bonus when we purchase a shopping point pack. Are you with me? Sorry, that's pretty cool. Opportunity for residual income? Yes. Opportunity for lump sums opportunity? Yes. Opportunity for ongoing, monthly, annual distributions? Yes. A tremendous program. So please enjoy. For more information, contact the person who invited you here, or you will actually have access to so many things, and you can find out more about it in the Lyconet support website that is available to you now as Lyconet Marketer 24/7. So that's a wonderful thing we get with shopping point packs. We also get additional career points for your career. What does that mean? If you're new, this is exciting. This is a quick introduction to how we get paid here at Lyconet Marketers. We build our career with something called career points. Career points basically come from shopping because everything revolves around shopping and shoppers. So let's give an example. We also are able to get career points as an extra benefit with a shopping point pack. So when we purchase one shopping point pack for that month, we got an additional 75 career points. If we did 3, we got 225. Well, I'll give you an example here of what that can mean. We have up to 8 plus levels as a Lyconet Marketer. A Lyconet Marketer. Wow. Try that again. Say that fast 3 times. Now, to give you kind of an idea of what people are doing with this, career levels 1, 2, and 3, you can see career level 1 would require 600 career points, if you will, and you're getting 225 if you just purchased a 3-pack for points. And does that make sense? You're a third of the way there of your first level just by enjoying extra shopping points. The way this works is if you at the end of the month, if you're a career level one, we're looking at approximately as a kind of an idea, at least a minimum of $75 you would make. Two, 300, career level three, about 750. Now, how long is it taking people to get to these career levels? Well, it takes some people 2 weeks, a lot of people a month. Some people haven't made it yet. Some people take a long time. Remember what I told you. There's no pressure from the company. There's only self-felt and enjoy and excitement to grow your business. This is a fun thing, not a this kind of a thing. So, people getting there very quickly. Who wouldn't enjoy an extra $750 coming in every month, ongoing? Would that be pretty kind, pretty fun, pretty neat? Do some things with that. Think about that. Car payments, pay off some things, good for your kids, vacation, start retire, whatever it might be. Please enjoy. Now, to get to levels 4, 5, and 6, many people find that's pretty easy now because getting to level 1, 2, and 3, you learned all the basics. You got the tricks down. You know how this works and how to make it fun, fast, and easier. So that being the case at 4, 5, and 6, my 6 is one of my favorite levels as an immediate goal because at level 6, you would be at $12,000 minimum per month coming in. And I think that gives people a lot of options and choices and be able to look back at what they're doing, compare that to the jobs they have, realize they're building residual income opportunity here, uh, rethink their life, their future, their retirement, whatever it may be, and just enjoy. And of course, launch on up to 7 and 8. Now you can see right here at level 8, we're looking at 75,000 minimum income. You'll find that's extremely conservative and very low for a level 8 that you would be making per month. And then, of course, we can go beyond that, levels all the way on up from 8. What am I pointing at? There's no cap here that I can see that you can't go on to make the kind of money you've always dreamed of. Some of you thought was never possible because you couldn't find a place where you could make it. Today we can. We don't have to have a degree, a college background. We don't have to have special sales skills. We just have to have the ability to want to tell people and educate and mediate their enjoyment with myWorld and Lyconet Marketing. Be the person that explains, that shows them, tells them what it is. Because we're basically just helping people connect with myWorld and Lyconet Marketing, and then they enjoy the benefits from there. The difference is we help put them together, no cost to join, no cost to utilize or take advantage of. We're going to get paid as these people we help do take advantage of the programs. So again, please enjoy. Nothing else out there that I know of today, nothing else quite like it out there today. Residual income, love that. So we get additional career points. Now, another thing, this is a good one. This is a good one. As we talk to our merchants and we make them aware, and we should really cover the benefits at a time, but make them aware of what they get as a merchant with the myWorld program. Once they understand it, they're going to want it. They love it. Now, ordinarily, it is a $749 cost for a merchant to join and become a part of myWorld as a business. I want to show you now how we can offer to register them for free. Now, why is that good? Because who's going to question a program that's free to join, that's going to help them get more customers, more money out of their typical customers, more, if you will, loyalty, not just money. Put them in front of 17 million shoppers immediately, only pay a commission when it works, and then build an additional revenue stream that's theirs for the rest of their life on anyone that signs up for the program through their place of business. It's an unbelievable program. Whenever they shop at any myWorld merchant from now on, that merchant is going to enjoy getting additional income at no cost. So it's the more you know, the better it gets. That's my motto here. The deeper you dig, the better it gets. So if we have the opportunity and a way to register a merchant for free, that's going to kind of help us to have a really, really good opportunity to sign up people we talk to instead of them having to pay $749. Can I just say that as kind of a no-brainer? Well, how would we do that without having to come out with money in our own pocket? Well, here's how. We can register merchants for free if we have something called a partnership code so that we can get paid 1% on shopping volume, et cetera, and career points. How does that work? Shopping point packs. Why are we buying shopping point packs? So we can convert shopping points to cash. Yes, this is another bonus or benefit that a shopping point pack gives us automatically. Please notice, if we just purchase one shopping point pack for the month, there actually is no benefit provided to us as far as getting a partnership code. But if we choose to purchase 2 or more, we start to get the benefit. So an example, if we purchase 2 shopping point packs, we will receive 1 partnership code. If we purchase the 3 shopping point pack, we receive 3 partnership codes. And what does that mean? It means that code is now ours. And as we sign up a merchant, we simply put in our code. It waives the $749 that they would have to pay otherwise. How cool is that? Well, in fact, I got to show you one more thing and then we'll move right on. Remember, we can do this business without having to purchase or buy anything. You don't ever have to buy shopping point packs to become all the way to level 8 as a marketer. Everybody clear? I don't know of any other program out there that you can do that. Everything I've ever seen, you have to be spending money regularly and always to be able to grow your business. Here, we don't. Just do your normal shopping and enjoy what you do. But these shopping point packs can help us speed the process up immensely, not just by having the extra money from the shopping points, but by the things it provides. So here's an example. Once you've built your business to where you have 3 lines, 3 separate people that are now active marketers that you have brought into this program, now by simply having 3 or more active marketers, the same financial expenditure gets you double the benefits per partnership codes. So if you purchase 1, by doing this, here's your immediate first benefit. Instead of getting 300 shopping points, you'll get double, 600 shopping points. Instead of getting 200 MSP Asia, you'll get 400. So having 3 active marketers, just giving us incentive to build our own business, is going to increase our return for the same amount of work from now on, or the same expenditure. If we do 2 shopping point packs, then we're going to go from 900 shopping points to 1,800, and we're going to go from 600 MSP Asia to 1,200, but we're going to also get 2 partnership codes instead of 1. But if we have 3 active marketers and we get 3, then obviously it goes to 1,800, from 1,800 to 3,600 shopping points, 1,200 to 2,400 MSP Asia, and we get 6 partnership codes. Now you're starting to see how many people that are new with us, that are busy bringing in merchants, how they're pretty much able to get these merchants coming in quickly at no cost to the merchant. It's another benefit of having a shopping point pack. So I hope you've enjoyed learning about something called shopping point packs. Remember, we don't buy them for any other purpose than shopping points, but it sure is fun if we buy them, because of the benefits we get can super help our business and grow our income. Oh, by the way, Kim, what does it take to be an active marketer, active marketer status? Here it is. There's 2 requirements that we need to make to become what's called active with the company. The first one is we need to have registered 5 shoppers who have each made at least 1 purchase, and then that designates them as meeting the requirement of the first one. And by the way, that purchase must be at least $10 or more. So your brain's probably already working how you can very quickly get 5 shoppers and have them get at least a $10 purchase. Now they've qualified ongoing for you for half of what it is to be an active marketer status. Now the second half, we have 2 options or ways that we can meet that to have active marketers. The A option is if you and your shoppers together in your personal family community can spend $3,000 for daily shopping each month total. So you could all do, one person could do it all. 10 people do 300, any kind of mixed combination whatsoever. Very simple to do, easy to do. If you've got active marketers, that's a no-brainer. But if you want to start getting these benefits we've shown you immediately, and yet you're still trying to get active marketers, you have 5. Another way to do that is simply purchase 1 shopping point pack or more each month, and that will waive the minimum of $3,000 minimum requirement. It is the other way to now hit part 2 of active marketer status. I hope this is helpful to you. If you're new, I hope you understand this. We'll certainly make that information available to you anytime, all the time. So what can we do with shopping point packs? They can also help you keep active marketer status so you can continue to get your 1% marketing bonus on the shopping of your customers. How cool is that? So if I may, that is what we call shopping point packs and shopping point benefits. Now I'm going to do one last thing here, if you don't mind, and then we'll be going to the wrap it up part. But I'm going to show you how these shopping point packs can also help us to grow our business much more quickly and attain our goals in measured ways that are amazing. Here we go. It's called the 30-Day Fast Start Program, and here's how it works and how you make it work and what the benefits are. All right, now this is an option. This is never a requirement. You don't ever have to do this to reach all levels and all growth in the company. But if you would like to get on the fast track and you'd like to get there with something that you can plan on how fast you'll get there, this is a program you want to seriously look at. Now, what it requires is an upfront out-of-pocket commitment of a minimum of $147 per month. Now, typically, you will only be paying the full the $447 one time. If you follow the program, you will never again have to pay the full $447. Quote, yes, you'll still be buying 3 shopping point packs per month, which is $447, but you'll be making more than what your cost is because of that. So please let me show you how we do that. We purchase 3 shopping point packs per month. So just to do this program, just plan on going on and saying, yep, I'd like to do the auto every month. Make sure that I get at least 3 shopping packs. Okay. Now, the value, of course, to that is a minimum of $1,800. If you have your marketer status, that's going to be $3,600 value. Everybody with me? So that's a pretty good return opportunity on this concept. Now, let me one more time. Not required necessarily to do this. This is just an option that you have available to you. So what are we going to do? We're going to, now that we agree to do this, we're going to get 3 people to do it with us every month. And that's pretty much our job. Are you ready? We're going to go out and find 3 other people that agree to say, yes, I am more than happy to commit to do this. I only need 3 people too. 3 is a slam dunk. I'm with you. So they're going to each agree and purchase a 3 shopping point pack each month. Everybody good? Now, what does that mean? When we have 3 people along with ourselves, that means each month we're going to have in our organization a minimum of 12 shopping point packs. Now, that would create 900 career points. Well, we only need 600 career points to attain career level 1. So you can see by simply doing that, we've automatically made ourselves at least career level 1 every month from now on. Pretty cool. Now, career level 1, let's see what that would make for us at the end of the month. Let's see, that would give us that kind of commission. We'd make $176 in our first month. Now, we still next month have committed to do 447, but we made 176. So now the second month, we're only going to do 271 out of our pocket. And you can see how so quickly you're never coming out of your pocket again, quote, you're just getting a digital residual income growing your business. Now, here's where it gets to be fun. Their goal, their commitment is to do the same thing. They're going to sign up 3 people just like you did. That's your job. Now that's their job, and you can help them. Now, as these 3 start helping to get their 3 people, are you ready? As soon as each one of them has gotten 1 person each, so they're just starting, and one of them signs up a second person, or the 4th person joins, if you will, that means at that point, you have already got enough to now be up to promoted to career level 2 from now on. Now, as career level 2, these 24 shopping point packs is 1,800 career points. We only need a 1,600. We're now going to receive, as you can see, $488. Obviously, if our purchase each month is $447, we are now making a profit off of our initial startup program. Now, in this example, I said, what if we did that in a month? Everybody with me? We did that in a month. Not bad. And if we continue to do that in 12 months, we should be at career level 8. And this is something we can actually be partially in control of by simply having people duplicate what we do. Where in the world can you get that kind of income in 12 months with that kind of small expenditure of effort, time, and money? But wait, that's just doing what I've showed you here. Please notice, oh, by the way, we talked about the 447. Please notice that as they go on and finish each getting their 3, like you did, well, that puts us beyond, of course, that income. And we help our 3 finish getting their 3. They enjoy the same benefits we do, and it advances all of our career levels. So what's our job with this program? Is find 3 people that catch it, are comfortable doing 447, knowing they can do it in 2 weeks and be at career level 2 at the end of the month, or they can do it in a month and be in career level 2 for the next month, as fast as you want to work it. Become level 8, 6 months to a year, depending on how fast you want to work it. And this pretty much puts the control back in your hands. What a tremendous program. And you can see where it leads to. Now, what's fun about this is that it takes such few people to get where we need to be. We get our 3, we help them get their 3, they help their 3 get their 3, and that gets us where we need to be. I hope that was fun to learn about real quickly tonight. Be happy to share more with you if you'd like. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Well, we appreciate that. Now let's just jump into things to wrap this up tonight. Appreciate your being here with us. What's some news and updates? I hope each of you are already aware that we're going to have the founder of myWorld here with us in the United States on March 8th, 9th, and 10th in Georgia. The convention is going to be sensation. We're going to be at Lanier Island so that we can just enjoy that freedom and fun as a little company here, if you will, and have a great time. What an opportunity. Now, we're going to have, of course, training and help and meet people and mingle and meet the people that are doing the business, get answers to questions, secrets, everything is there. If you'll just go to lyconetsupport.com and you click right on meetings, you'll see that the information is all there for you, what's included, what the benefits are, the incentives you get as we sign up, what the costs are. Unbelievable. I've never seen anybody. I taught seminars for 30 years, every state in the U.S. and about 7 other different countries. I've never seen an event that this long, lasts this a nice place that we can get at this price. I've never seen anything like it. It's amazing what they've done. So go and check that out if you will. Support-wise, couple of things. I've talked to you a little bit about lyconetsupport.com. There it is. Write that down if you would, or take a photo of the screen. lyconetsupport.com, you now have access to free as a Lyconet marketer. Enjoy. And if you'll simply click example videos and events, you're going to find out all the information about the Lyconet sensation right there. We also continue to have throughout the year personal and private conferences in different sections of the country. We had one a couple of weeks ago here close to where I live in Las Vegas. Was able to go down and enjoy that immensely. Here I am, corporate presenter. I can't tell you how much I learned. It was just amazing, the information that we gained and learned. Matt Firk was there, the CEO of Lyconet and myWorld, both US, and he actually taught that conference. It was so amazing. In addition to that, for support and help, if you don't know this, please jot this down that you see right here, .com private Lyconet training. You can click on anytime you want. It will take you to my personal calendar, and you can schedule 30 minutes if the time is available. It works your schedule, and I'll meet with you. Technically, there's supposed to be 8 of you minimum for me to come on. If I have time, I will meet with smaller groups. We want to utilize and get you going as fast as we can. I'll meet with you if you have major meetings with businesses or organizations that you want to present this to. I'll be happy to get on with you. I'll be happy to actually present the information if you would like. There's a lot of options available to you, which you'll be learning more of. I have a lot of people taking advantage of this. Today, I can't tell you how many meetings I've done this week. It's an amazing opportunity if you'd like. If you don't worry about it, but just know it's there, and I'd love to support you and help you any way that we can. In addition to that, to stay connected, if you're not aware, we have an entity, a group on the WhatsApp chat group. There is the link for you right there. Please take a photo or jot that down. And when you log in, it will tell you if you don't have the WhatsApp, you can download it right from that landing page. And then once you download it, you can join our chat group with WhatsApp, and you're going to be amazed at how much information is there, how many questions are answered, how many people use that as a resource. I hope you will enjoy very much. And then, of course, never forget our Tuesday and Saturday, what we call our business info meetings, where it's our preview, if you will, so people can start to understand the whole myWorld concept and program. They learn about how it works, the basics, get excited about that program. Many of you are here tonight because of that short time. We also have that on demand, should you need that as well. But please jot that down. We'd love to see you every Tuesday and Saturday night. Certainly invite new people to that program. It starts at 5 p.m. Pacific time on Tuesday and Saturday. Love to have you. Thank you for joining with us this evening. I hope even some of you I can see are with me tonight that have been with us for a while. Thank you for joining. It's always fun to see you're there. I wish I could see your smiling faces more. A couple of you kind of show yourself on your Zoom screen. It's fun to see. But thank you for joining with us. I hope these clarifications are beneficial, even though you're up and successful in the business. You're welcome to let me know if you have topics you would like to be covered or information that you would like to have shared. Please reach out. Let me know through email, if you will, direct, etc. Let your upline know they can reach to me as well. Those that are new, welcome. Gosh, myWorld is such an amazing program. As a Lyconet marketer, just enjoy it, just telling people about the programs and starting your path to income and residual income ongoing. And we'll talk sometime about the cars and other benefits that we get as well. Thank you for joining. Good to have you with us. We'll see you in a few days.